To kick the year off, let's make some chicken xacuti, which is a Goan delicacy made with roasted aromatic spices and coconut. Hi, you're watching Plating It with Wendy, where I share with you recipes which impress with ease. You can enjoy this thick, flavorful curry with rice or bread. So now let's get started. For this recipe, we're going to be using one chicken, which is approximately about a kilogram, and I've cut it into small pieces. To flavor our chicken, we're going to marinate it with 1 tablespoon of ginger paste and 1.5 tablespoons of garlic paste. And to that, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. To give the chicken a nice earthy flavor, let's add 1 teaspoon of freshly grated nutmeg. A quick tip here, I like to roll lemons before I squeeze them because it makes it softer and easier to squeeze. And we're going to add the juice of 1.5 lemon to the chicken for that perfect zing. We're going to give this a good mix so that the chicken gets coated with all the flavors. Now let's cover the chicken with a plastic wrap and allow it to marinate while we roast the spices and grind the curry paste. We're going to prep the Kashmiri chilies before we roast them. We're going to go in with 16 Kashmiri chilies, but we're going to de-seed 6 of them because we want them just for their color. In a heated skillet, we're going to dry roast 2 tablespoons of coriander seeds, 12 cloves, a 2-inch piece of cinnamon, 1 star anise, 1 maize flour, 1.5 teaspoon of black peppercorns, 1 teaspoon fennel seeds, 1 tablespoon of poppy seeds, and we're going to add the chilies that we had prepped earlier. On a medium heat, we're going to dry roast them till they become fragrant. And now let's empty them onto a plate. In the same skillet, we're going to add 1.5 cup of fresh grated coconut. You could even use coconut pieces or chunks if you like. Now let's toast this till it gets a lovely golden color. As you're roasting, you'll notice that the coconut starts losing some of its moisture. Now that it's well toasted, let's empty it on the same plate with the spices. In the same skillet, we're going to dry roast 1.5 cup of roughly diced onion. And once again, we're going to roast it for about 2 to 3 minutes till we get a nice golden color. Now let's empty this onto the same plate, which has the coconut and the spices. The aroma coming from these roasted spices, you can tell that this is going to be really delicious. Now let's grind them up to a curry paste. To get that really authentic texture to our curry paste, let's grind it in 2 batches. I'm just going to add 1/2 cup of water to help it to grind. And now look at this curry paste, which is full of flavor. We're going to empty it into a bowl and set it aside to use later. Now to the same skillet, we're going to add 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil. And once the oil is nice and heated, we're going to add 2 cups of finely chopped onion. We're going to saute the onions till it becomes translucent. And once it becomes a nice golden color, we're going to add 2 cups of finely diced tomatoes. Let's continue sauteing this till the tomatoes soften. And once you find the oil is releasing from the onions and the tomatoes, it's time to add in the marinated chicken. We're going to give this a gentle mix and season it with some salt to taste. Approximately 2 teaspoons should be good. We're going to add 1 cup of water and cover it and let it cook for about 10 minutes on a medium heat. Now that the chicken is halfway cooked, we're going to add in the curry paste and give it a good stir so that the chicken gets well coated with the curry paste. Since the gravy of the chicken xacuti contains a lot of roasted coconut and onion, it tends to thicken quickly. A tip here, if you're enjoying this dish the next day, you may want to add a little water and allow it to simmer on a medium heat for about 5 to 10 minutes. We're going to add in another 2 cups of water. Give it a good stir. Cover it up and allow it to cook for another 10 to 15 minutes. When it's almost done, we're going to pour in 1 cup of coconut milk, and this is going to give it that lovely creamy texture. We're going to add another half cup of water, 2 bay leaves, and 1 teaspoon of sugar to balance out the flavors. Let's give it a gentle stir. Cover it up and allow it to cook just for another 5 minutes before we take it off the heat. Oh my goodness! Let's plate this delicious chicken xacuti topped with freshly chopped cilantro, which you're going to enjoy with some freshly steamed rice and an onion tomato salad. And let's finish the salad with a sprinkle of salt. The aroma from this is so good, I can't wait to give it a taste. I'm going to go with some of the rice. Wow. Just see that gravy, so nice and thick. The chicken is nice and tender, just done well. Hey, and before I go, if you're new to my channel or haven't subscribed already, subscribe, and if you hit on that bell icon, you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button and leave me your comments below. Thanks for watching. See you soon.